Yeah, sup for him. It's your boy, Wings of Redemption here. I got a real fucking gun right now. Look at this shit. Bow. Pretty cool, huh?
Got this for $50. Oh yeah, take it in. It's like a flintlock pistol from Fortnite. Now I'm just going to leave this here, and I'm not saying I'll do anything, but all I'm saying, subliminally, is you better like and subscribe. So I've been sick recently, and that means I haven't been making any money, but I have been spending it, and I've been adding some titles to the video game collection, and I just thought I'd show them off quickly. So the first two, I believe the first two at least, are Japanese imports that I received in the mail today. And the first one is Fist of the North Star Ken's Rage, or Hokuto no Ken, if you will. Now it's developed by Koei Tecmo, and it's effectively, if you've played the Berserk and the Band of the Hawk game, it's effectively the exact same as that. It's one of those large-scale beat-em-ups, very similar to the Dynasty Warriors games or whatever. My brother's a big fan of the Berserk one. I bought this because I'm a big Hokuto no Ken fan, and what's cool about this is not only does it have the manual, it's complete in box and it's in great condition, but it also has these little flyers like this one. I'm not really sure what this is, but it's very vibrant and colourful. It says weekly comic bunch or weekly bunch comic. So it could be like a coupon for a weekly manga thing, like Weekly Shonen Jump or so. I remember Fist of the North Star was featured in Weekly Shonen Jump. It's also got a DLC code for a colour swap variant of Ken's attire. Oh, badass. It's also got a bunch of shit for different games. Even the PlayStation 2 on here as well. That's crazy. This must be going back a lot farther than I expected. It's got shit for other games on there, like Dead or Alive Paradise, which I think is a PSP version of the Dead or Alive Extreme games, which I have a couple of. I'm not ashamed to admit it either. I don't give a fuck if you judge me. They're good games. I'm a volleyball fan. Not really, but you know. Alright. Bazara 3, which is the other Japanese import. It's another beat 'em up, but this time by Capcom. It looks pretty sick. I have no idea what this is. I've never played any of the games. I'm assuming there's 1, 2, and probably a fourth one with a name that doesn't have a number in it, because for some reason games are pretty fond of doing that. The only thing I noticed when I actually got this out of the package was the fact that guy right there, if you can see that right there, his head is weirdly shaped. Motherfucker looks like Tyler 1. Yeah, fucking weird. This one's complete in box, but this is also a re-release. It's from the PlayStation 3 The Best line, which is, I'm assuming it's like the Platinum range on PlayStation 2. I don't really mind that, you know. People are like, I don't want to collect it if it's a Platinum game, or if it's a re-release, because then there's no value to it. But I don't give a fuck. I just want to play the game, bro. Actually, my copy of Initial D Extreme Stage was released under the PlayStation 3 The Best line. So I've already got one that's like this. It looks pretty sick, I'll be honest. Alright, we've got Dark Void, which is also another Capcom title. I have no idea what this is. I know it's a shooter, and I know that there's enhanced movement controls. But outside of that, I've never played or even really heard of this game. But all I knew is that it was a cheap game, and I'd be interested in giving it a go. Also complete in box, it's got manual and disc, and it's in quite good condition too. Alright, now this one, IL-2 Sturmovik, fucking Jesus Christ. IL-2 Sturmovik Birds of Prey is a great game. I played this when I was young. My brother's actually playing it right now, or he was. It's a World War II flight simulator, and it's based off a surprisingly long-running series of PC-based flight simulators, and this was the console variant. It released in, I think, 2009, yeah, and it's very good, very good. Uh, Not complete in box unless the manual is in the game room, which I might show in a different video, but quite good, yes? Darksiders is a series I've wanted to play a lot of. I've wanted to play for a long time and never had the chance to until now. My dad bought this game like 6 years ago for the PlayStation 3 and he played it once and never picked it up again. So I was tempted to ask him for his copy and then I found it on the 360 for like $5 and I was like, this series has always been so intriguing to me. I've wanted to get my hands on some of the games and play them. Because it's like the fucking war, the first horseman of the apocalypse stands accused of inciting a war between heaven and hell. Dishonored and stripped of his powers, war must return to Earth in search of vengeance and vindication. Like that sounds legit. That sounds Jimmy McGill as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And like you got tons of different weapons, it's a beat 'em up game, fucking you're fighting bosses and shit. It sounds awesome. What's not to love? Fracture's a game I have nothing to say about because I have no idea what it is. I only bought it because of how cheap it was, and it's a LucasArts game, and I don't think I have a single game in my collection by LucasArts, so I thought, why not? $5, let's do it. Now, Reckless, the Yakuza missions look sick, and I've seen this game around quite a bit, but it's actually surprisingly expensive anytime I've seen it because it's not really that well known of a title. It's kind of like a obscure title, if you will, although there are plenty of copies of it in the wild. I found this one for real cheap, and it's great. It's like Twisted Metal meets Sleeping Dogs, almost, if you will. Like, you know, you sweep the Yakuza mob-ridden streets clean in an insane high-speed driving missions across a fully interactive and fully destructible Hong Kong. Like, that sounds sick. You can drive, like, monster trucks, you got guns mounted on Lamborghinis and shit. It's awesome. It sounds sick, and I'm really happy I finally found it because I've heard of this game a lot. John Woo presents Stranglehold, which is kind of like a Max Payne kind of action-oriented game, but directed by John Woo. What's not to love? It's a bit of a budget title. There ain't much replayability, but it's just one of those games where it's a little bit of fun. You know, you sit down, you chuck it in, you play through it. It's like an action movie, John Woo, slow motion, cool music, fucking destructible locations. It's fun. And there's nothing wrong with that, baby. So we got Project Gotham Racing 4. Now, my dumbass bought 2 copies of this from the same place because I forgot I picked 1 copy up. And didn't. Right, so here's the story. The antique place I got a lot of these games from, the old lady at the counter who was running the place, she oh fuck, hang on a sec. I need to change my brand. I need to quit smoking, bro. I'm drinking more water than motherfucking Badlands chugs right now. Don't touch that mouse. Alright, so, in Project Gotham Racing 4, the lady that runs the antique shop that I bought these from had to get up, and she was quite an old lady, and she actually just told me too when I went to buy them. She'd just gotten out the hospital from a bout of pneumonia. So she got up, was obviously struggling, and I felt terrible, opened the thing, I picked out my stuff. I realised only when I got to the counter I got 2 copies of this game, which is only $5, so it was $10 on one game that I didn't need to spend that much money on. Decided to still buy both of them because I didn't want to have to worry her too much to get her up and have her open the thing again to put it back. So I've got 2 copies of Project Gotham Racing 4, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because I think Project Gotham Racing 4 is pretty good. It's quite a good game. Not amazing, not 2 copies worthy, but all alright at the very least. Speed is nothing without style. Well, I'd argue that's not the case. This game's style system is pretty stingy, and in a lot of cases I find that trying to race as quickly as possible usually does actually just work. So don't listen to this game's bullshit statement on the back of the box. Complete inbox, which is lucky. Alright, maybe I wasn't stupid to buy 2 copies of this game, because complete inbox, the other one, doesn't have a manual, so sue me. I helped an old lady not have a heart attack trying to put a game back that I was retarded enough to pick 2 of, right? I saved a lady from having a heart attack, and I got a complete in-box copy of a game that I already like. Gears of War 2. Gears of War 2, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Okay. So that's interesting. This is Gears of War 1 in a Gears of War 2 case. And here's Gears of War 2, the limited edition. Limited edition bonus. Wait. This is the limited edition bonus disc for Gears of War 2. This is Gears of War 1. So where's Gears of War 2? I've been scammed, ladies and gentlemen. I got. This always happens to me when I make a video like this. I remember the last time I made a video like this, I got scammed. I didn't look in the case and it was the wrong thing I got. God fucking damn it. Devil May Cry, the remake that everyone seems to dislike for some fucking reason. Is this actually the one? Yeah, it is. Of course the fucking shit Devil May Cry fucking game. Of course they got that one right. But Gears of War 2, you got the special bonus disc, which probably isn't the game. It's probably like footage from the development or some shit. I can't believe that. I didn't even see. That's why you check shit before you make videos about it. Look at the manual for this fucking game. It's literally like this is the first page. There's the controls or controller, and that's it. Why'd they even bother printing that? 007 Quantum of Solace. Daniel Craig, the worst James Bond, in my opinion, at the very least. I don't think he's a bad James Bond, but I just don't think he's the best either. It's an alright game. Treyarch developed, Call of Duty developers made this. It kind of feels like Call of Duty, but not really. There are a lot of differences in the gameplay, but that's fine. It's like cover-based shooting, but also first-person shooter as well. It's a weird hybrid, kind of like the Tom Clancy games, but kind of like reversed. Whereas in the Tom Clancy games, you're like in first person, and then you go into cover. No. In this one, you're first person, and then you go into cover, and it's in third person. In the Tom Clancy games that I've been playing recently, you're in third person, and then you aim, and you're in first person, staring down the optic or the reticle. Like, I've been playing Tom Clancy's Wildlands recently. This has nothing to do with Quantum of Solace, but it's okay. It's alright. It's nothing special. Project Gotham Racing 4. Wow, we've never heard about this one, have we? Not complete. And finally, Gun. Gun. This shit's sick. It's like alloy metal. Fucking look at that shit. It's sick. It's got even this little thing down here where you can like... Oh fuck, just misfired. It's got this little thing down here. It's like actually sharp as fuck. Like, look, I've got a deodorant can right now. I'm not actually gonna... Because I'd gas myself in my own room, but look at that shit. That could actually, like, hurt you. That could actually hurt you. You know? That could actually fucking hurt you right now. I could actually hurt you with this. I will actually fucking hurt you with this. Yeah? I'll actually fucking